All right, this is my quick little demo about a very important thing. When learning to draw at the beginning and when drawing forever and ever thereafter, proportions. Proportions is the relative size of one thing to another. Another really important thing early on is ellipses. Which is to say, just instead of a circle, an ellipse. An ellipse is just a circle seen in perspective. It's a squished circle. Sometimes ellipses go this way. It's one of the most basic, early forms that you work with. So to create ellipses on the small scale, when we start drawing in class, you're going to have to learn to kind of hold your pencil this way. But for this, it's so small, you got to kind of draw with your hand. I'm using a drawing pen, but you can use a ballpoint pen. Doesn't matter. You can use a pencil for this. Pen's a little better, but pencil's okay too. I want you to start by creating some ellipses. So I'm just going to draw some ellipses. I'm trying to get the ellipses to be, if I can just show you in a larger one. I want them to be symmetrical, meaning similar kind of size here to here, right? Like same amount of space from here to here as here to here, and same amount of space from here to here and here to here. And you want to develop, an ability to draw them quickly. You can see I'm kind of sketchy. I'm just practicing. I can make fatter ellipses and narrower ellipses. I can make really, much closer to round ellipses. It's not easy to keep them symmetrical. You can see I want to get a similar curve there and a similar curve here. So these are ellipses of different proportions. I'm just, without really even trying, kind of utilizing a little bit of a sense of what's called varied line weight. Like a heavier line, or I can go back over this and make it heavier on the front of the ellipse, a lighter line on the back. And I say back, I mean the top of the ellipse, because if I were drawing, let's say, a coffee cup, right? This is the sort of upper lip of the coffee cup. And here's the coffee inside of it. And here's the handle for the coffee cup. It's not the best coffee cup I ever drew, but you get the idea. Here is the front lip of the round top of the coffee cup. So front of the ellipse, back of the ellipse, even though there's no front and back on the paper, it's really just bottom and top. So I want you to do a page of these. Do a page of ellipses. And every now and then, maybe just as a rule with most of them, do that crisscross so you get a sense of kind of symmetry. Here's what you do not want to do. Very important. Do not do this. Slowly and carefully drawing an ellipse. That's not it. That's not how you start a drawing. That's how you finish a drawing, in the sense that you bear down and you make it. At the beginning of the drawing, things have to be loose, because you don't quite know it's taking shape. You got to think of it like a blurry photograph at first. You slowly bring it into focus. Okay? So, working loosely. You want to be careful of a couple things, and I'll shut up and then let you get to work. Beware of the football. You don't want an ellipse that's pointy on the edges. And you also have to beware of the hot dog. You don't want an ellipse that's rounded on the edges but flat in the middle. Okay? No footballs, no hot dogs. Ellipses.